Explain a little bit, because this is so counterintuitive as product people, as marketers, but the concept that choice can be a friction point.
Right. And I think the book Paradox of Choice made that was sort of, the counterintuitive idea with a bunch of research behind it that people confronted by, people always say they want more choice. Ask 100 people, you want more choice or less choice? 100 are going to say, well, more choice, of course. But what researchers have found from a variety of universities in other studies, it's too much choice can, first of all, make choosing difficult. And so you get people actually not making any choice at all. And also sometimes it can lead to greater regret afterwards. So, but really, I think as e-commerce marketers, we're mostly interested in the first piece there that, if you want people to make a decision, don't give them too many choices. And I think if we talk about in-person sales, skilled salespeople know that. They don't lay out 20 products in front of the customer and say, hey, which one of these looks good to you? They will offer several products and sort of point to the one that they recommend and explain why they recommend it. But of course, in e-commerce, that's not really how it works. Somebody does a search and you get a display of products that meet the search criteria. And so it can be overwhelming. What you can do, though, is use some techniques that Amazon uses. Obviously, Amazon has more choice than any company on the planet, I think. Just millions of products. And you search for any category and you're going to find an overwhelming array of products. But they do some smart things. First of all, they will highlight things that are either, say, a bestseller or an Amazon pick, and which is sort of a recommendation based on, hopefully everything, including customer experience and returns and such. I think they try, and even though they offer a lot of choice, they present things in a logical way with the best matches first for what you're looking for, and then they further do things to help you narrow your choice. They also provide reviews. They provide ratings. So if you're comparing two similar products, you can look and see, okay, well, this one's rated 4.5 and this other one's only 3.8. So they provide tools for you to differentiate between the similar products. I think it still can be a little bit of an overwhelming experience, but I think that other e-commerce companies can learn from that too. If you typically find you're presenting people with a lot of choice, give them some tools to separate out those choices and hopefully arrive at the best decision for them.